Once upon a time, nestled deep within a land you can only find in your sweetest dreams, lay a magical forest known as the Whispering Woods. It was a place where the moonbeams didn't just shine, they sang, and the stars didn't just twinkle. They danced playfully between the branches of the ancient sleepy trees. Here, the air itself hummed with a soft, gentle magic, and the quiet of the night was a cozy blanket over the land. In this peaceful forest, tucked away in a warm little burrow at the foot of a great oak tree, lived a little bunny named Luna. Luna was a special bunny with fur as white as a fresh cloud and eyes that held the sparkle of the night sky. While all the other creatures of the forest snuggled down to sleep, Luna's favorite time was just beginning. She loved the deep, velvety quiet of the night, the gentle hush that fell over the woods, and the cool, clean air that smelled of damp earth and night-blooming jasmine. As the last sliver of the sun disappeared, Luna would stir, her nose twitching with anticipation. A brand new night full of quiet wonders was calling to her. Every single night, Luna would embark on a very important mission. She would take her special silver basket, a gift, it was said, from the man in the moon himself, and hop out into the moonlit meadows. The basket wasn't ordinary. It hummed with a faint, silvery light, ready to be filled. Her journey would take her through fields of slumbering bluebells and past ferns that uncurled in the moonlight. The fireflies would rise from the grasses to greet her, their tiny lanterns bobbing in the air, creating a sparkling, moving path just for her. Her task was to collect the evening dewdrops. But these were not just any dewdrops. In the Whispering Woods, each tiny bead of water held a little piece of magic, a sliver of moonlight, a note from a star's song, or a tiny, sleeping dream left behind by a napping ladybug. Luna was ever so gentle. She would nudge a leaf with her nose, and a dewdrop, sparkling like a tiny diamond, would roll carefully into her glowing basket. With each one she collected, the light from her basket grew a little brighter, a little warmer. Her path always led her to the glimmering stream, a ribbon of water that chuckled and sang as it flowed over smooth grey stones. She would pause here, dipping her paw into the cool water and watching the stars swim in its reflection. On the other side of the stream was her secret destination, a quiet, hidden clearing that, not long ago, had been empty and bare. With her basket now full and glowing brightly, she would hop across the mossy stones, her heart full of purpose. When she had enough of the magical drops, she would arrive at the clearing and begin her work. She would whisper a soft, sleepy rhyme to the sleeping earth, and then she would gently tip her basket. The dewdrops would tumble out, not like water, but like liquid light, blanketing the ground and kissing the sleeping flower buds. She sprinkled them carefully, ensuring every single bud received a drop of magic to help it grow strong and beautiful while the rest of the world slept. She did this night after night, patiently tending to her secret project. Then, one very special evening, as Luna arrived at the clearing, she gasped. Her breath caught in her chest. The clearing was transformed. Her nightly work, her drops of starlight and dreams, had blossomed into the most beautiful, magical garden the forest had ever seen. There were moon petals that pulsed with a gentle, calming light, and dream lilies that released a sweet, soothing scent into the air. Tall, slender star bells chimed with a melody so soft you could only hear it if you stood perfectly still. The entire garden glowed with an ethereal, peaceful energy. The light from her garden was so pure and lovely that it drew the other woodland creatures from their beds. A shy deer and her fawn, a family of chattering squirrels, and even a slow, wise old tortoise came to see the wonder. They didn't make a sound at first, their eyes wide with awe. They saw little Luna, standing proudly in the middle of her creation, and they knew it was her gift to them all. One by one, they came to thank her, nuzzling her soft fur. To show their gratitude, they decided to have a gentle celebration. There was no loud music or wild dancing. Instead, they swayed softly, like the flowers themselves, to the quiet music of the star bells and the glimmering stream. The fireflies put on a spectacular show, swirling and dipping in unison, their lights creating constellations right there in the clearing. It was a party of peace, a festival of quiet joy, all under the watchful, smiling eyes of the stars. As the night grew deeper and the moon climbed higher, a gentle sleepiness began to settle over the garden. Luna felt a big, happy yawn escape her. Her work was done. The other animals, feeling the calm of the garden, began to head back to their own cozy beds. Luna hopped contentedly back along her path, her little heart full to the brim. She curled up in her soft burrow, lined with dandelion fluff and moss, and closed her eyes. And just like Luna, tired from her magical adventure, it's time for you to close your eyes now too. Feel the cozy blanket tuck you in and let the gentle quiet of the night help you drift off to your own magical dreams. Sweet dreams, little one.